Now, we do know 18-year-old Trinity Shockley was taken into custody on Tuesday and charged with 1 count of conspiracy to commit murder, 1 count of intimidation and threat to commit terrorism, and 1 count of conspiracy to commit intimidation and threat to commit terrorism. Now, this all started on Tuesday when court documents show that a friend of Shockley's called a tip into that Sandy Hook tip line about Shockley's plans to carry out a mass shooting tomorrow on Valentine's Day at Mooresville High School. Court documents say that the friend said Shockley did have access to an AR-15 and had ordered a bulletproof vest. Court documents also say that a social media chat revealed Shockley had been planning a mass shooting for about a year. Mooresville Police Chief Carrie Buckner tells me that during this investigation, police discovered Shockley had an obsession with mass shooters. Her room had a collage of posters of previous mass shooters all over her walls. Shockley confessed to a school counselor that she did have an obsession with Nicholas Cruz. Nicholas Cruz was the Parkland, Florida mass shooter, which that took place on Valentine's Day in 2018. Shockley's backpacks in court documents say they had notebooks in them, 3 of them, each with swastikas, the words kill, bang, I hate you all, die, die, die. Other disturbing experts about mass shootings were also found in those notebooks, including that Shockley told investigators that she wanted to prove that she's the Parkland school shooter, Nicholas Cruz's #1 fan. Mooresville police say her plans were just shocking.
I know a lot of people think it's corny, see something, say something, but really, it works. If you see something that you think's unusual, maybe dangerous, get a hold of somebody. That Sandy Hook hotline is a good one. And the thing is, we're not going to immediately go down and blow down doors and stuff. We investigate it. If it's nothing, it's nothing. It's better to say something and be nothing than to not say something and next thing you know, you have 20, 30 kids killed.
Now, Mooresville police say that Shockley's father is cooperating with the investigation, and there will be school tomorrow at Mooresville High School, but with a beefed-up security presence.
I did receive a statement from the Mooresville schools. Their spokesperson, Susan Hayes, says to us this in part: the Mooresville Schools Police Department and Mooresville School District Administration have been made aware of a situation in which a high school student made threatening statements on an online platform. The student has been placed in custody, and here's the key thing: will not return to school.
Police are piecing together who 18-year-old Trinity Shockley is. She also goes by the name of Jamie, and she is obsessed, according to police, with mass shooters, even studying them.
She had a fixation with school shooters or mass shooters. She had a lot of their pictures on their walls. She had buttons on her backpack that she took to school with pictures of different school shooters.
Shockley was inspired by other school shooters, including Nicholas Cruz, who killed 14 students and 3 staff on Valentine's Day in 2018 at Parkland High School in Florida. She even reached out to him.
Was communicating with him one way or the other. Through mail, I think. He's in prison.
Shockley admitted that she had a plan, that she would shoot at lunchtime because it would be busy. She says she couldn't remember if she had a list of targets, but mentioned one boy she had a crush on. The FBI's Sandy Hook tip line reached out to Mooresville police. A tipster said Shockley had access to an AR-15 and ordered a bulletproof vest. Shockley told police she would never go through with the shooting and does not have access to a gun. But police did find bullets, a vest, and AR-15 magazines in her home. Shockley admitted to police she was dealing with mental health issues since her mom's death from an overdose and asked for help, but her father denied access.
You're taken back. You never think things like this are going to happen in your community, especially a small community like this, but you just can't discount it anymore.
Shockley is charged with a conspiracy to commit murder and intimidation. She is currently in the Morgan County Jail. If you'd like to take a look at the court documents, feel free to scan your television screen and it'll lead you directly to our website.
And we've also learned tonight that Trinity Shockley was actually hit by an accused drunk driver as she was trying to catch a school bus back in 2022. She was 15 at the time of that crash. The Mooresville police chief confirmed to News 8 that she was the victim in that case. 35-year-old Michael Simpson had been charged with driving intoxicated, but the charges were dropped the following year after Simpson took his own life. In court documents, it mentions that Shockley felt guilty for Simpson's death.
18-year-old Trinity Shockley.
The 18-year-old was in court for the first time this afternoon.
That's right. 18-year-old Trinity Shockley was seen in court via Zoom today for her alleged plans to kill her fellow classmates in a mass shooting that would have taken place today. Now she's being charged with conspiracy to commit murder, intimidation, and conspiracy to commit intimidation. Court documents detail how Shockley had planned for over a year to execute the mass killing. According to court documents, she had communicated to others about her desires to gun down students at lunch using an AR-15. During the investigation, police discovered Shockley had kept photos of known mass shooters on her bedroom walls. An anonymous tip sent to the FBI on Tuesday allowed for law enforcement to intervene before it was too late.
We can't say whether this plot and plan would have been carried out without the intervention of the police, but we can say with certainty that there was no mass shooting today at Mooresville High School, and our community is forever grateful.
Shockley was arrested Wednesday and denied her plans to law enforcement. At the hearing today, Shockley was given a court-appointed attorney, and she is being held without bond until her hearing this upcoming Tuesday, February 18th.
What do you guys think about this? I think she was mentally disturbed. She appeared to be dealing with a lot, dealing with the fact that her mother passed and the guy killed himself because he was facing criminal charges because he ran her over. But with that said and that put all aside, even though she didn't go through with it, they foiled it before it happened, they are going to make an example out of her. They're going to give her forever and a day to send a message to you would-be school and mass shooters. Thank you for watching Prime Crime Network, your source for urban and suburban and around the world news. Hit the subscribe, like, and the notification bell